How's it going there, everybody? It's Mr. Zen over here bringing you guys a brand new Nanatsu no Taizai chapter discussion. And for today's segment, guys, we're going to be talking about is chapter 243, folks. And thus, Bon embarks on a journey. Yes, Nakaba-sensei, yes! That's what I like to see every single week, every single time, folks. That's what I love to see, and that is that mystery, that suspense, that actual shonen cliche. Yes, folks, I like to see is that exact moment of Bon's own little arcs, folks. When Bon himself actually puts himself on the spotlight, Bon will not cease to amaze us fans, because ever since Bon was introduced, he's always been that type of character that has always amazed many of his fans. He's always had a good love story, but it's crazy because of the fact that ever since you see Escanor been introduced, Merlin, so the rest of the sins themselves, you kind of see Bon just being stepped to the side just for a tad bit. But that's because I could see that that Nakaba wants to actually focus on the other characters themselves in order for them to get more limelight on the spot. Granted, though, Bon himself is gonna go to purgatory from chapter 243. We don't know how long, though. If I were to guess to see how long freaking Bon is gonna go towards purgatory, I would say at least a good 5 chapters. At least a good. That's a minimum. That's a minimum, folks. At least a good 5 chapters. Because the fact that we don't know who he's going to be facing when he's in purgatory. We don't know what adventure he's going to be going. We don't know if he's going to be even facing the Demon King himself. If he's actually going to be going through talking to somebody else. If he's actually going to be witnessing Meliodas' actual past memories. We don't know what exactly Bon will see. But one thing's for sure is that this is definitely a side story that I would love. Well, not a side story, but a definitely side quest that I would love to see in the Taizai series. Bon enjoying himself. Because you think about it, Bon really hasn't been showing anything that has been very fruitful, man. He's been kind of moping and just being on the side, just saying, "Oh, Elaine, I'm sorry that you're in this pitiful state." He just seems like he's he's been a very depressed character that doesn't really seem that he's been going all out. But the way that they kind of introduced purgatory was something of really shocking, because I wasn't them expecting to actually even go into purgatory in itself. That makes a lot of the Taizai readers like, oh wow, they're gonna go into purgatory already without even like a hint that they were actually gonna even go to purgatory. Like, okay, that was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie to you, like that caught my eye. But none other than Hawk himself, folks. Hawk actually is the one that has been keeping an eye on freaking Meliodas. Granted, I should have seen that a long time ago, because I've been following the Taizai series for quite a while. But it does make sense as to why the Demon King has been having Hawk as like a vessel of some sort in order to see how Meliodas has been doing. Now, granted, though, people are saying that that Hawk is now a demon pig, or maybe he's a purgatory demon. We don't know that for sure, because why else would Hawk himself actually have those capabilities, or at least the Demon King actually make Hawk possess these kind of abilities in the first place. In terms of Mama Hawk too, as to why she was able to swallow, you could say, Montspiet's actual attack itself. Like it's a very interesting theory to see like how Mama Hawk and Hawk himself are actually able to do all these abilities themselves. So I'm hoping that they actually get more of an introduction as to how Meliodas actually came about to actually see them. Like I said, but back to Bomb, folks. Back to Bomb. I'm kind of curious as to like, is Bomb gonna get a power up, folks? Is he gonna get a power up? Because if so, folks, oh man, I personally would love to see Bomb now in a very more positive attitude. In terms of power-ups, let's think about that for a second, guys. Let's think about that. If Bomb was to get an actual power-up, where would he actually go? Would he be able to acquire souls and actually harness their abilities of that soul to actually acquire that type of magic? Would that make it befitting for his type of his sin, greed itself, that he would be actually able to acquire magical abilities by stealing part of their soul? Or would it actually be better fitting if he's actually able to steal lifespans, or if he's actually able to steal emotions, thus rendering them helpless by being them in a state of vegetation. Like I said, there's a lot of possible theories as to what Ban will actually go through in the state of purgatory, because like I said, we haven't really been hinted as to what really is in purgatory itself. It's just so far is that we've been known it's a state of a place where humans themselves cannot even last, because time itself is just happening all over the town. It's in a frenzy that, you know, that humans themselves, the human soul cannot really withstand being in purgatory itself, as how Merlin said in the actual chapter. And which, by the way, I'm hoping that Merlin gets a little bit more screen time as well, because of the fact that she just got off-shot by Chandler. Like, literally, just off-shotted. Like, I'm hoping that maybe Ban will actually see more of maybe something of Merlin's actual past as well. Because, like I said, maybe Ban will actually have to persuade the Demon King in order to actually get Meliodas' powers. Now, that would be very interesting. But like I said, I can't wait. Ban finally gets his own freaking arc, folks. I am that excited, folks. I am excited to see what's going to happen. I'm excited to see what's in purgatory, and I'm excited to see what kind of stuff that Bomb is going to see. People are speculating too that Bomb's national treasure is in purgatory. Now, to me, that really wouldn't make any sense. Like, why would he even be there in the first place? Like, it's in the human world, or at least the world that the Taizai universe is actually at. So to be in purgatory would be that somebody other than Ban or somebody other than the Sins themselves actually set it there in the first place. And that means that Ban himself has been there for a long time, that he actually lost his natural treasure. So, yeah. Let's think about that, yeah. So, I don't think Ban will find his natural treasure there. No, I don't think so. If he did, my mistake, and that will woo me. I'm not gonna lie to you. That will woo me and be like, oh, wow, he finally found his natural treasure. Good for him. Let's continue on, right, guys? Yeah, good for Ban. But like I said, let me know down in the comments, though, as to what are you guys' thoughts on chapter 243. Did you guys enjoy it? Did you guys find it a very fluid actual state of the art of the manga panels itself, because of the fact that, you know, we got to see finally Ban, guys. Ban's gonna actually get his own mini art, folks. I want to see that. I want to see more of what Ban's gonna do. Like I said, let me know down in the comments as to what are you guys' thoughts if Ban's actually gonna get a power up. If so, what kind of power up do you guys think Ban will actually get in purgatory itself? Like I said, let me know down in the comments. And as always, guys, if you guys enjoy my content, don't forget to give a like, comment, share, and subscribe for more Nanatsu no Taizai chapter discussions. And as always, guys, I hope to see you guys again in the next video. But peace out, folks.